The other day I was visiting one of our palm oil clients, and he looked a little bit worried. And he told me, Juan Pablo, I'm a little bit concerned because, we've been doing this for a long time, and we've been pioneers in our country in some of the best practices that are being used today. But to be quite frank, like, business is no longer what it used to. Things are no longer working. And I think that the main culprit is the cost of fertilizers and agrochemicals. The cost is just not adding up any longer, and our profitability has been severely affected. At that moment, I looked at him and I told him, I think we can help you. Now, to give you a little bit of context, this customer really had a great initiative overall. They had implemented very aggressive modernization plans that included drones. They had been using satellite imagery for a while, and pretty much they had all of the basics covered in terms of digitization. However, the problem arose when all of that data started to flow in, and it became overwhelming. The reality was that they started asking themselves, now, who is supposed to be taking care of this? Do I really have time to make sure that we're using this information appropriately? And the question became even larger when they said, is this the right approach for me? It is at this point in time that I introduce Freyr to our customer, and I tell him, look, good thing about Freyr is that it will change the way you do things. The reason is it not only brings the latest technology and analytics, but it comes with a group of expert agronomists that will help you every step of the way, not only to analyze the data, but to actually set up a strategic plan and define goals for your state, and then create an action plan on how to achieve those goals very methodically. Let's see how that looks. With Freyr, the action plan is more than just a document that you stock on a shelf. Each of the plan's activities are set up as work orders within the Cultivate platform. You can open them up and you can analyze them in all of their components. So the people, the raw materials, the equipment, all of it. And you can see how much they cost in a budget. That way you can analyze them and decide whether to move ahead and do things, or if you need adjustments to your plan. The Cultivate-Agri team of experts will stay with you every step of the way, and it will help you analyze periodically each of the plan's effects. So they do this by integrating digital photography, both drones and satellite imagery, as well as sensor information. Also, field samples are analyzed. And with this, they can determine whether the plan needs adjustments or if we can proceed as planned. With this is where the magic happens, because now is where we analyze how we achieve our goals. And that can be reducing the cost of fertilizers and agrochemicals, improving yields and improving productivity, reducing the environmental impact on soil and water sources, and also improving the competitiveness of our business. Finally, Freyr is a perfect way to initiate your transition into the automation of your state. So with this, our customer has become one of the key participants of a small and select group of companies that are changing the way agriculture is done. If you wish to become a part of that group, contact us about joining the Freyr initiative. At Cultivate, we're always ready to help.